is up, guys? Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Moises. I like to do part installations on different parts, a little bit of a review as well, to help you guys, decide on what you want to buy and get for your car. Gonna be a pretty simple install. Like I said, if you've been following my channel, you'll know that I have a 11th generation Civic Type R. So these bulbs are under the sight for this Civic. Any of the 11th gen Civics, I believe the lights fit. They may also fit other various vehicles. They do have nice little drop down on their website, so go ahead and check them out. I'll leave the link to them in the description down below, and I'll also leave you guys with my discount code so you guys can save some money on these. And real quick, as far as tools, all you're gonna need is an 8mm socket like this, or a Phillips head screwdriver. Either one works to take the light off. And then you're gonna want some kind of pry tool. These are obviously really good to have, and they'll work well. You don't have to worry about them scratching your car or anything like that. So something like this. If you don't, maybe a flathead screwdriver, and it's just to take this trim piece off. And we'll go ahead and do that right now. Alright, so what you want to do is take your trim tool, stick it through here, and just kind of pry out. Then stick it to the side. Same thing, and just keep going down lower and lower until you hear it pop, and then you go ahead and pull it right out. Real easy. Just a couple little tabs here. It just gets pushed in, so you just pop it right out. And then here's your whole light assembly. This is where you're gonna need either the 8mm socket for here and here, or as you can see, a Phillips head will work. So a Phillips screwdriver will work as well, as you can see right there. So whatever you got. I like the socket. Put it on my drill here, makes it a little quicker. They're not very big, so if you do just have a Phillips head screwdriver, it's not going to take you very long to get that out. Alright, now once both of those are out, you're just going to pull the light out. You're going to pull basically to the side, that way out of the car. There are two tabs here that are into the vehicle itself. They're going to pop out of place, so just carefully. I like to grab my right hand first, pull it out from this end, and then grab in here and pull out. And then right back here you can see these are the two tabs I'm talking about, this one and this one. They just go right into the car right there in those two spots. Then you're going to have your wiring right here. You're going to want to pull off of here just like that. Careful, don't drop your light. You don't want it to fall either, scratch your car. My car's wrapped, so I'm not too worried about it. So if you want, you could put some painter's tape down here just for some extra precaution so you don't scratch up your car. Sometimes these things are on here pretty tight and it makes it hard to pop off, and then they might pop off, with some force and then kind of fall out of your hand. And definitely don't want that. So here's a whole light assembly that is out. This gray one here is the turn signal. So we're gonna go ahead, pop that out. It is the only one you can pop out because the rest of the lights are LED on here already. So the running lights, like this one right here, this is LED. So that just has a plug down here, nothing that you can remove. So this is the only one you remove. The reverse light, which you can swap out to Lasfit as well, which I do have, are on this light. So you would have to come in through the bottom hatch to get to the reverse light if you want to swap those out, which I also recommend, and I also do have. These things are bright as heck, so people know for sure when you're backing up. Of course, twist off counterclockwise, and there comes your bulb. As you can see here, this is the old version of the Lasfit one, and then here we've got the new one. Go ahead, take it out of the packaging so you get a closer look. Here you go. As I said earlier, 6 LEDs on this one, only 5 on the new one, but it is still just as bright. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but these 5, even though it's 5, they're a little bit bigger. So it is going to be just as bright as this one, but it won't create as much heat as this old light bulb does. So therefore, this new one is going to last you a lot longer. It won't heat up as easily. So definitely a good upgrade to have. And I do believe these are the only ones they sell on their site now. They don't even have the old version anymore. But if you do have the old version, you may want to consider upgrading to this newer one. This old one here on me actually started hyper flashing at one point. I only did it once, but it did happen, so it is liable to happen again. So that's definitely why I wanted to do the upgrade. Go ahead, get the new ones, be worry free. Looks a little nice, sleeker look. Still got the Lasfit brand up here in the front, very top, so you can see it. You'll probably see that little light bulb. Nice, white, smooth, pretty cool. Also, as you can see here, the other thing that makes these lights less heat prone is the heat holes here that they have. These are holes that they make in the light bulbs so that air basically runs through it, and so the heat can get out of the light bulb, because it generates from the inside as well, not just on the outside. So bigger holes around here means more hot air escapes, and also there's more holes. You see the old version just has these few at the top. Should be 4 of them. Yeah, 4 of them at the top. This one has 4 at the top and 4 at the bottom. See, the old version doesn't have anything at the bottom. So these are definitely going to last a lot longer, won't heat up as easily, maintain the brightness basically forever. So definitely I would still recommend upgrading to these, even if you have these. And if you don't have these, then you're getting a heck of a deal from the beginning, because you only have to buy one set. But either way, even if you have these and just gonna upgrade, go ahead. Like I said, use my discount code. I'm gonna leave it down in the description of the video, and also the link to these particular bulbs I'll leave down in the description as well. So now let's go ahead, pop them back in, and then show you guys how bright they are. Also, another cool thing, these from the looks of it, I just noticed the old ones had the prongs on just one side, which actually didn't matter, because either way you turned it, it went into the prong side and the LED bulb. So these are, I guess, more universal, since the prongs are on both ends, not just one end. So these will fit on even more options of cars. Can go in either way, doesn't matter which way you stick it in there, it should work just fine. And of course, we'll find out here when I plug it in. So before we put the assembly all back in and everything, just to be 100% sure, I'm gonna go ahead, plug in this light bulb. There it is. I can let this hang out the side, and then we'll go in the car and I'll turn on my hazards. Oh yeah, damn, that's bright. Look at that. Just a little bit of heat, nothing at all. I can actually touch it, as you can see. I know I've only been on for a second, but look at that, real nice, real bright. Now we'll go ahead and get it in the housing and see how it looks like in there. Alright, so of course, to put these back in, just gonna do the opposite of what you did earlier. After you got the bulb in there, stick it in, push it in, turn clockwise so it's nice and snug. Want to make sure it stays waterproof in there, don't need water or condensation getting in the light. Come back over here, go ahead, simple plug in, make sure you get both lights. And this little connector here. There we go. Now just carefully align these 2 tabs that are on this side. Try to get those in there first, more or less aligned. There we go. Then I push these in first, and now that's it, nice and snug, good to go. Let's go ahead and put our screws back on. A little bit, hand tight. Make sure none of the threads strip before we use our drill. Alright, we are done. Simple as that. Let's go ahead and put our little cover back on. This one's pretty simple to put in. You want to put in these tabs first, So straight ahead, and then you can push it into the side. Alright, let's get this trunk down, put on our hazards, and see what it looks like. Oh yeah, real nice and bright. I don't really see, there's no difference between the right side has the old Lasfit bulb and the left side here has the new one. And even though there's less LEDs in this one, it runs just as bright. Actually, it looks like it might even be brighter now. I don't know if it's the angle that I'm in or what, but they actually do look brighter. You guys let me know down in the comments what you think. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this quick little light bulb install for the turn signals. If you did, please give the video a big thumbs up. And remember again, check out their website. I'm going to leave it down in the description. Use my discount code. It works on anything on their site. You get 15% off of your whole entire order. And on anything on the site. It doesn't have to be for a Civic. It could be for any car. They have multiple things for different cars. So go ahead, check it out. Use the discount code. They got lots of cool things. Like I said, turn signal bulbs, reverse light bulbs. They do even have brake light bulbs for, like, say the 10th gen Civic, which I did have, or any other car that doesn't have LED brake lights. They do have brake light bulbs as well. They even have trunk lights. That right there, nice and bright. That's from Lasfit as well. Light up your whole trunk space here. I know it's hard to tell because it's daytime, but that is actually really bright and lights up this whole thing. Right here, one of my favorite tools. As you can see, I keep it in the car at all times. You never know when you're gonna need it. And that is the Lasfit tire inflator. This thing has saved me so many times. It is nice, small, compact, real fast, all digital. Turn it on real quick. Full on digital screen display right there. Shows battery life and everything. You set the PSI on here, hit the button to turn it on, and leave it alone. Let it go. It will fill up your tire until it's done. Once it gets to the desired PSI, automatically shuts off and stops putting air into the tire. Real awesome, real handy little thing. It does have a light on the side, an LED light bulb, so if you're stuck on the side of the road doing this, you can have that as a flasher for warning to other cars. You can use this as a big power bank as well. There's a USB-C and a regular USB, so you can use it to power up your devices if you're on the go on long trips and you need a charge. You know, for some reason, if your car's charger stops working, you can use this to power up your devices if you need to. It is great to have. Comes with all its cords. You can charge this up like your phone at home, and then the battery will last a long time. And or if for some reason you do forget to charge this, or you end up using it multiple times where you're out on the go, it does bring right here a car charger, one of those cigarette lighter style chargers. So you can charge it up with this and or use it at the same time while it's plugged in. That's why this cable is very long, so you can get a good reach, go around to all four of your tires. So they do bring a little charging cable, USB as well. So if for some reason you end up forgetting to recharge this one day and you end up needing to use it and it's dead, fear not. As long as your car's not dead, you can charge it with this thing. Real handy. I also have the Lasfit weather mats. These things keep my car clean. As you can see, with me having an FL5, the rug being red, it is very important that I keep all of this dirt and debris on the rug. It does have high sidewalls, as you can see. Clips into the factory mounting points. Same way on other vehicles, different models, but they all clip in. It is protected. It is a nice rubber. Really easy to clean. I love it. As you can see, it covers the whole thing, even on the back. Got some stuff in the way here, but as you can see, it covers up real nicely. Covers up the middle there, even though nobody sits on that because this is a two-seater, but these work also on the regular hatchbacks. so it works for the 5th seater. But again, high sidewalls on the sides. Highly recommend, guys. It is now holiday season. Go ahead, pick something up for yourself or for a friend or a family member. You never know. Whoever you got that may need something or may enjoy it, go ahead, check it out. Check out the site again. There, they have a lot of cool products. Go ahead, check them out. Again, use my discount code. Save yourself some money, guys. Don't forget the discount code. I have a lot of friends that have bought stuff and forget to use my discount code. There's no reason to not save any money, guys. So go ahead and use it. And yeah, have some fun. Until next time, guys, take care and have a great day.